the administration, authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another broadcast of Rider Nation Station, where tonight we bring to you boys soccer, where the Kenton Wildcats have come to Rough Rider Field to take on the St. Mary's Memorial Rough Riders. The Rough Riders on Monday had a tough defeat, Dave, as they had Shawnee up 1-0 after 40 minutes, but fell 2-1 in that contest, and Shawnee remains unblemished in the WBL.
That's the second year in a row that we've lost to Shawnee 2-1. And last year they went 9-0 in the WBL, and their best contest was us. And I think so far this year they've been the best contest in the WBL for them. So I was very proud of the effort of the boys. Loved some of the formational changes I saw out of Coach Rutenstein, and interested tonight. These are two well-matched teams that should play well.
We'll go ahead and take a listen to the national anthem. There we've just honored America with the playing of the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, and we're getting ready for the starting announcements. And Dave, Kenton's had a really successful soccer team here as of late.
Yes. Over the last 10 years,
Wildcats. Are number 1, Nick Anderson. Number 3, Colby Quay. Number 4, Caden Bali. Number 5, Wyatt Gerlach. Number 7, Asher Bridenstine. Number 9, Kristen Spears. Number 12, Connor Jeffrey.
So he lost a lot a couple of years ago, but they've rebounded very well. The starters for Jamie Bartlett. Number 1, Nick Anderson. Number 3, Colby Quay. Number 4, Caden Bowling. Number 5, Wyatt Gerlach. Number 7, Asher Brendenstein. Number 9, Tristan Spears. Number 12, Connor Dickyball. Number 16, Devin Hastings. Number 17, Aiden Wood. Number 19, K.P. Miller. And in the goal, Brett Rader. Starting for St. Mary's, number 1, Joey Vanderhorst. Number 2, Quinn Holtzapfel, sophomore. Number 3, senior, Spencer Choglin. Number 7, captain, senior, Adam Tobin. Number 9, senior captain, Preston Wilson. Number 11, senior, Ryan Ibrahim. Number 12, senior, Andrew Ibrahim. Number 16, senior captain, Austin Hertenstein. Getting a nod. Number 23, we called his name a lot. Monday night defensively, junior, Trey Leatherman.
fantastic game. I'm looking forward.
Number 33, A.J. Garinger, sophomore. And in the goal, wearing number 0, senior, Corey Nelson.
The Rough Riders head coach is Josh Hertenstein and assistants Pat Larson, James Holtzapfel, and Mike Wilson. Good luck to both teams.
All righty. Starting announcements have been done. National anthem is over. It's game time. We've got 80 minutes of exciting WBL action here on Rider Nation Station. Dave Ring alongside me, Doug Spencer, running the camera tonight. Mark McLean. Should be a beautiful, beautiful night of soccer. Looking for a spectacular contest here at Rough Rider Field.
It looks like they set back up in their back to their 4-man back without a sweep. So I'm interested to see how that works for St. Mary's.
Dave, question. Is there anything really impactful of winning the kickoff?
No.
There's no strategy. There's no.
Not really. It's just the way of starting the game.
You got to start the game.
Yep. It's not football it's involved more, but in soccer,
Yeah.
it's just a way of restarting the game.
Asher Bridenstine initiates a little wrestling move on number 23, Trey Leatherman, gets called with a foul 20 seconds into this contest. Do we look for a lot of physical play in this contest?
Absolutely. Definitely football schools playing soccer, so it will be a physical game, and it has been from the beginning.
Tobin with a nice drop to Vanderhorst. He sizes things up, goes to the middle, drops over to Spencer Troglin. Actually, Preston Wilson's going to take that. Troglin
did take the shot.
He fired about 150 miles per hour, hits the guy in the back of the leg, flies out.
The longest serving coach in the WBL. So when I retired, he took over as the longest serving coach. He started the year after I did at Kenton. So
very nice.
He's had a long career.
Back to Troglin, who triggered it in, finds Daringer. Daringer to Vanderhorst. He slips as he was trying to take possession of it. Ryder's still doing a nice job of possession as they're dropping it back.
This is what I like. That's what they're doing. They're jumped our passes, and he's got a guy wide open in the middle. If he get it across, too high.
Well, that was well played by Kenton. Just a little miscue from the cross, and we're going to get a foul outside the 18. Got tripped up. Number 1, Nick Anderson, was fouled by St. Mary, Spencer Troglin. So we're going to have a free kick just outside the box.
We definitely look different on defense, and we're suspect to that by not having the sweep. So I'm interested to see. I thought they did a nice job of defending, but let's see if that plays a pattern the rest of the game.
Bridenstine took the shot, deflected out of bounds off of Anderson's shot. So it's going to be the first corner kick for Kenton. And against Shawnee, we didn't keep stats, but I think I heard 7 corner kicks for Shawnee, and you had a good guess when I asked you at 5, and I think you were probably spot on.
Let's see, that's 1 so far. Nice job by the keeper coming out. But we only got the 1 lone forward. Let's see if we can do something on the counterattack.
Nelson throws out to the left side to Ryan Ibrahim, working against number 5, Wyatt Gerlach, for Kenton.
And Kenton's marking up Tobin's with number 9. That's not uncommon for JV to try to mark up our best player.
That would be Tristan Spears, who has the responsibility to try to hold Adam Tobin from scoring. No easy feat in that.
Nope.
Throw in by Andrew Ibrahim to Spencer Troglin.
But it makes for a long night for a forward when you always have a guy there. It's hard to find space, but he's doing a good job right now. Good. Look outside, young man. Look outside.
Finds Vanderhorst, a little handoff, but yeah, Ryan left shoot. Deep shot by number 1, Joey Vanderhorst, which you were calling for a lot against Shawnee.
Absolutely. I like to see it to the corners.
Pretty much fired at the goalie?
Yeah. I'm fine with that shot and the power he's got. If he just goes for placement, he just has to hit it higher. That shot doesn't have a chance unless you get some luck on a deflection. So to see a cross, backside's open if we can get there.
Tobin's coming in. Tobin
Nice.
Gets a little foot on it, not a big one. Cleared out by the Wildcat back line. Oh, Trey Leatherman. Nice step in. Takes away that passing lane, and it goes out against Trey, but defense gets a chance to reset.
We're jumping, and we're not really playing marking, but we're jumping, and that's an important part of our defense is to take away their opportunities before they get the ball to their feet. Good. Looks good. Kittens are not as refined as I expected it to be.
Going to go out on.
You look like you have some
Going to Holtz-Apple. Holtz-Apple finds Wilson with the touch, but unfortunately the touch is to number 16, Devin Hastings, for Kenton.
Yeah, we got to trap that ball and move up the field. We're one timing, and we need to stop doing that. Nice ball through though.
Tobin's fast, just not that fast. But there's Ibrahim with the chance, left foot. He goes up and over. Right idea.
Right idea.
Saw that the goalie had come way out. Unfortunate bounce for Ibrahim. Takes a strike just a little too high.
His idea of
over the
going in the
crossbar.
corner to Tobin's is spot on. The only problem is he's one-timed it, so he doesn't have a great accuracy. He needed to bring that in. He didn't have pressure. Then put it to the corner where we can get a better possession out of it. Good idea. I like what they're doing.
Nice goal kick by Kenton, headed by Hertenstein.
A little bit more patience is what I like to see out of the Rough Riders. We got to worry about that.
Right side's open. Leatherman trying to track it down, trying to get in front of the ball. He does, and wisely does about the only thing that he can do. Kicks it out, presenting the second corner kick for the Wildcats, coached by Jamie Bartlett. St. Mary's coached by Josh Hertenstein.
Interesting to see.
Nice header by Vanderhorst.
They're just trying to go either near post or far post and not doing any set plays that I've seen. So.
Thank you to all that are checking in Rider Nation Station, where we're bringing you live boys soccer action. St. Mary's versus Kenton. 0-0, 33-40 to go in this contest.
Nice.
Beautiful throw down the sideline. Has to be kicked out by number 4, Caden Bowling. Ibrahim with the throw in for St. Mary's.
See if we can get a big long throw into the box. Yeah, that's not going to get it down.
Wilson fishes
Good
that ball out, gets
ball,
it back
cross.
to Ibrahim.
Nice. Look outside. Look to your left. There you go.
Settle it.
Yeah, we got to do better. Got to play the feet better. We got to make a better first touch.
Ibrahim with the header back. Going to be kicked out by Kenton. Leatherman's going to trigger in the pass.
For everybody at home, look at them. They're already set up. They're side by side on their half of the field, waiting for that through ball to come through. When we play this formation, we're rolling, and we'll see if Kenton can take advantage of it.
Ibrahim slide tackles. It goes out last on Kenton, so Spencer Troglin will restart with the throw.
We are definitely having more offensive opportunities. I'm just worried about the quick counter attack and that through ball.
A lot of congestion.
Yep.
Daringer.
Good.
Wilson tries to get it through, but it's denied by Kenton. To the left side, Leatherman's chasing it down. Sizes things up.
Yep.
There's Vanderhorst to the right side, trying to find Ibrahim.
They got to jump the ball. Kenton jumped us, and he's gone. He's going to be offsides. He left just a little early. He was right on the line. If he just stays on that line and waits just a little longer.
So he's got to wait till that ball crosses that.
Just gets kicked.
Until it's kicked.
As soon as it's kicked, he can take off, but it wasn't kicked yet, and he was already. If he just leaves his foot on that line, he's good to go, and he didn't do it.
Restarted by number 2, Quinn Holtzapfel, sophomore. Nice restart. There's Ibrahim, tries to head it, but into the awaiting hands of Brent Rader, the goalkeeper for Kenton. Austin Hertenstein over to Vanderhorst, can't control it.
Kenton's got some confidence. As long as this goes on and they're in the game, that's going to give them a little bit more. I'd like to see us get a goal here.
We've played 9 minutes of action here at Rough Rider Field. 0-0 is the score. Leatherman being working on number 1, Nick Anderson. We're going to have our first substitution at the 30-50 mark. Kyle Steiniger, number 13, the junior, is going to check in for Adam Tobin. Adam took a hard crash about the last 2 offensive possessions. See if he's okay. Get a little rest. Leatherman to trigger. Header, Ryan Ibrahim. Still in the air. Ibrahim goes up. Miscue. Controlled by Kenton.
Kenton looking to throw it up front to number 19. Everything's looking to go through the middle.
St. Mary's needs to react. A little slow getting to that ball. Number 12 sizing things up to 15. He fires. Goes over the upper 90. Yeah, Dave, that we had like 3 guys right there. Nobody reacted to that ball, and Kenton had a scoring opportunity because of that.
We need to step to the ball. We're waiting to see what's happening. Instead of being reactive, we need to be active. We're reacting, and we need to be actively attacking the ball.
Goal kick, St. Mary's, Nelson. Nice strong foot by the senior goalkeeper.
And Kenton's another team that heads the ball very well.
There's one head. There's two heads.
Let's see if we can get loose here. We got to watch this. 19's offsides.
And Hergenstein's going to keep him.
Yeah, they're looking to go that through ball.
Ibrahim with a nice cross from the left side. A little too high, but there's Wilson. He chests it up. He gets it up. Going to be up and over the crossbar.
Got to take advantage of that chance. He didn't have pressure. Bring it down and settle it. Bring it down and settle it.
Seeing action for the first time tonight for the Wildcats.
Need to settle that ball down.
Seth Mann. And for the Rough Riders, number 19.
Substitution, Seth Mans for Kenton. And I believe I saw Easton Kraft, number 24, and 37, Charlie Krebs, check in for St. Mary's. And number 19, the freshman Aiden Jeffries, also checked in.
I see Jeffries. He's beginning to settle down. He played a great first game that I saw when they played against Walpole. I like to see him.
I think they've changed his position up.
They have. He was playing defense, and now they're moving him into the midfield. I'm interested to see how he develops here. He was a little out of place there in the Shawnee game and didn't get into a rhythm. I thought his effort was excellent. I just couldn't get into a rhythm. So we need to, again, we're just kicking the ball. There we go. Now let's get some passing going, boys.
Ibrahim working, trying to go down the sideline. Passes to number 7, Tobin. Off of number 4 for Kenton. Tobin with the throw, trying to find Jeffries, headed by Kenton. There's Daringer. I'll tell you what, Daringer, pound for pound, is one of the toughest son of the guns out there.
I've loved his development so far this season. He was a player that I knew about, but didn't really appreciate until I've seen his development. He's gotten better every game. Nice young player, and I believe he's a sophomore.
He is a sophomore. Yep, there's some youth on this team. Yes.
That's huge. Next year they got some to replace, but they definitely have the horses to make those replacements. So, and they got a nice incoming freshman class also.
Ball smothered up by Nelson. As he punts away, it's going over. Headed. Oh, this is beautiful.
See if we can finish.
Finish, anytime.
That's what we needed.
We'll go to the scoreboard. So we'll talk about that play a little bit right there, Dave. Starts off with a beautiful punt by Corey Nelson. We'll see if we get the flash of Tobin up there or not. The goal came at the 27 mark. Looks like we're going to be denied that photo opportunity. But it goes over the Kenton defender, and beautiful move by Daringer. Excuse me, by Steininger, who he doesn't let it come down. He immediately heads it, and it's all to the races for Tobin at that point.
Kenton allowed that to come to the ground, and whenever that happens, as a coach, you're nervous as all get out because only bad things happen when that happens.
And again, kudos to Tobin because he was denied with the first shot.
Absolutely.
Ricocheted back, and he put her in for the first goal.
What a nice save by the keeper from Kenton. So, when Kenton got down to Salina 2-0 and roared back. So they're a resilient team. They're not gonna quit. That's for sure.
I'm just sitting there waiting for it.
And Steininger loses the assist since it was a shot and a ricochet and finished it back up. But boy, give that kid a lot of credit for the heads-up play.
We're doing a good job of winning these headers where we didn't against Shawnee. So every chance we get to win these, we need to take advantage of that because we definitely have a speed and size advantage up front.
Number 13.
I'm going to communicate a little bit here, Dave, so you're on.
Back in.
All right. We were with the throw-in. I'm going to do my best play-by-play, so bear with me, audience. Nice throw-in to Daringer. Oh, Wilson's got it. Let's see if we can go corner. Yeah, it's Tobin's. Nothing there. Now, this is where I'm worried about them, a quick counterattack, going back over the top. Yep, they're looking. He's on sides. 19's there. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Good
defense.
left foot by Quinn Holtzapfel, who reacted, saw what was developing, heads to the ball, clears that out.
He needs to be a little bit more forceful and step a little bit quicker to that ball. I'm worried about that getting through.
That's twice that we've brought the ball back toward the middle, Dave, and
it's living dangerously, that's for sure. Sometimes it's okay, and you got to go there because that's where the open field is.
But I don't think that's been the case these last two times for us.
Sometimes you gotta learn by some mistakes. Yep. And again, this is a young team still figuring out how they need to be as a group. They got nice senior leaders, but still a young group.
It actually seemed like a good hit. It felt like a good hit. Normally, I would get that over, you know. It felt like a good solid hit.
All righty.
It's definitely not back down. We made it through the FIFA minutes. So we're very happy about that.
Steiniger right there again, up in the air, tried to do a little flick with the feet.
But they're looking for that ball right there.
Shoulder to shoulder up with Hertenstein and number 8, Mans. Nice defense by number 16, senior captain Austin Hertenstein.
That's a good matchup. It looks like we got the speed on that matchup.
Go get Andrew. They got the height advantage when it does come to a corner opportunity.
Oh, nice throw in. Good job. Good job. Derringers has done a good job as a defensive midfielder coming back and forth, getting in the attack, not forgetting his defensive responsibilities. I think he's played excellent.
Checking back in for the Riders, starters number 23, Trey Leatherman, number 3, Spencer Choglin, and number 11, Ryan Ibrahim. Looks like Ryan's going to switch from the left side of the field. Easton Kraft, sophomore. Ryan Kraft's going to stay on the right offensive side as he typically will play on the left side.
I wasn't going to put it up there.
Yeah, Ryan Ibrahim.
Yep. Let's see. 19 is definitely who they're trying to get the ball in. He's got speed. Get there? Nice. Really nice job. Nice job.
19 knew that he had to do a hurdle over Nelson because Nelson did a nice job coming after it. And again, a nice punt. That's going to give Kenton fits if he's going to be able to continue to punt like that. Get over their heads. Oh, stood the defense up, and this is trouble for the Riders. They got an offensive opportunity here.
They do.
Man, excuse me, that's number 11, Kirk. That's a nice job.
They had a shooter wide open. They just didn't get it to him.
Nice job by Jeffries to get that ball out of the middle. Nothing there. There's nothing there.
He's going to call a corner?
He does call the corner.
I agree.
And that's going to be the third corner opportunity for Kenton. 22-22. St. Mary's up 1-0. Substitution for Coach Jamie Bartlett. Number 24, Trevor Brown.
And he'll take the
Now it looks
corner
like
kick.
Kenton is setting up something a little bit different. They got 3 to the far side. See if they're going to go near post with 19. Sure enough, that's where they went.
You better get on that. Oh.
They're going to give them another. That's number 4. Yeah, so they did a clear out with everybody going back post and 19 coming across. So.
Is that just giving a little one-on-one opportunity?
Well,
a little more green and space?
It's trying to give him space where he can do something. And they're going to call that bumping the key.
It's a foul on the Wildcat.
He's protecting. So
Nelson does a nice job punching it, but he took a little bit of a beating while he was getting that ball punched out. And Kenton is called for that infraction and will lead to a direct kick.
Usually that's a yellow card to start it out so they don't continue that. So I'm a little disappointed that he didn't get a card for that.
Trogland restarts. A little bit of an arm, but no call there. Inadvertent. Didn't cause impact to the play.
Boy, they're really trying to stay there, hold that line, St. Mary's is. And Kenton's definitely practiced against the high line. They definitely practiced.
Trogland on the fly.
Come on, Trogland, take out a man.
Left foot cleared by
He
Kenton.
needs to continue to dribble until he gets the pressure, either the defender comes up or he continues to drop.
Number 18, Parker Rary is entering for the
At
Wildcats.
his will if he wanted, and just gave it away.
Parker Rary checks in for Kenton. Joey Vanderhorst checks in for St. Mary's. Dave, this is two teams that are doing a lot of substitution. We're not even 20 minutes in the game and had multiple substitutions. Nice job by Steininger, just a little wide right. He took his time, set it up, faked right, came back left, just was right of the goalpost.
A lot of it has to do with St. Mary's is their depth. They have a lot of players that are pretty equal and pretty interchangeable. So they're switching in their experienced players and getting some of these younger players in. It looks like Jamie's doing the same thing over there for Kenton, trying to get some of these younger players into the game and see if we can change something.
That's trouble right there. Nobody from St. Mary's tried to receive that.
He's still not putting pressure to him. He's going over to guarding, but he's not putting pressure to him and now allowing him to make a free pass, which we can't continue that.
I'm certain that work on making certain that we do receive any of the punts and goal kicks from Kenton, because that just bounced between two of us and gave Kenton an opportunity.
And it's the same thing that's happening in Kenton. I mean, both teams have got to head the ball. I mean, what we saw in the Shawnee game, we can do it. And Shawnee did it, and it was very important. Now both these teams can. I'm not sure. Well, he's calling that. He's calling it definitely a push or something.
Yep. And he held on to see how the play was going to develop. And once the advantage was lost, he called the foul, and Kenton has an opportunity.
Holding the 18 there, that was nicely done. That's what we didn't do against Shawnee, but they held the 18 kind of pretty good there. And I like to see that. Don't let them get any deeper in than you have to.
I've seen a lot of dropping shoulders not getting called.
Leatherman
I won't complain if you
tried to make an offensive move, gets knocked out by Kenton. He triggers it back in with the throw.
He's looking to stay outside and keep it at feet. Again, back into the middle quickly.
Oh.
There was a hand. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Struggling with it. It's got a lot of grain ahead of him, and he's got Steininger flying down the right side. Get through. Does not get through.
Needs to be a little bit more patient on that. A little bit more patient.
Dave, we've got our first flyover tonight at Rough Rider Field.
That's awesome. I hope you can
Airplane checking things out here, and
you can see the scoreboard.
yeah, maybe that's what he wanted to do. Is what is that bright thing?
You got to move off the ball.
The Chef Auto Sales scoreboard. Nice ball. Ooh.
Awesome. Cool. Beautiful night here in St. Mary's. Got a nice moon. Come on, St. Mary's. Come on.
Well, that was
a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, the defender touched it with his foot to the goalie." He didn't intentionally pass it to the goalie.
Right.
He was trying to clear it any way he could. That's perfectly fine for. It took a deflection, so he could pick it up with his hand.
Yeah, there was a lot of pinballing going on in that series down there, and Kenton controlled it by finally getting back to the goalie. Left side, Kenton's working 13, but Spencer Troglin
give up another corner.
Troglin displaying the speed that he has, and the effort was fantastic. Tries to clear it, goes on the right side of the flag, and going to be the.
But we're letting too many Kenton players behind us that we're having to make up ground. That doesn't bode well, especially. I see us tiring a little bit. I hope that's not
trouble. Joey Vanderhorst clears it, gets it out of the box. There's Kenton, Ibrahim.
Take her time. Take her time. Take her time. Take her time.
To Vanderhorst. Vanderhorst has some green.
Good.
To Andrew, trying to find Tobin, chips it up.
Too much. You need to go to Tobin's right-hand side instead of his left.
Yep.
Tobin's making a run to the right, flipping over his right shoulder. He flipped it left, and Tobin's got no chance to keep him come out and get that. But you got big open green over there and could have went. So hopefully he'll see that and learn.
Hey, now.
That young man is really going to be a player over the next couple of years. I like what I'm seeing. Good punt. Again, they're allowing it down to the ground. Every time they do, gives us a good opportunity. Again, we didn't take advantage of it. We had it. Nice. Nice try. Nice ball. Beat your man. Beat your man. Just beat your man.
Tobin tried to get it past the inside, gets cleared out by
A
Kenton.
lot of bodies inside. I'd like to see him take that guy out and go to the corner,
After the
then put him out.
substitution, number 13 for the Rough Riders,
Anderson,
Kyle Feininger.
Way,
And for the
Hastings,
Wildcats, number 1, Nick Anderson, number 3, Colby Clay, number
and Miller
16,
check in
Devin Houston,
for
and number 19, Casey Miller.
Coach Jamie Bartlett.
Billy's definitely his go-to guy up front.
Steininger chests up, heads it. He's got some space. Down to Ibrahim. Ibrahim with a nice strike with the left foot, but smothered up by the goalkeeper. Leatherman tries to go after that time, but he climbed the ladder and he's going to get called for the foul.
He knows over the back. That's definitely over the back.
Foul on the Rough Riders. It'll bring up a direct hit for the Wildcats.
Definitely over the
We gotta
back.
play them like they're jumping, not
Get
straight
beside
up.
him, not behind him.
Yes, but we're jumping into them like they're gonna jump into us, and they're just ducking out of the way.
They're good. Coach is seeing the same thing I am, but that's going to take some adjustment at halftime.
Holds Apple with the head. Eight's going to take a shot. It's going to be scooped up by goalkeeper Corey Nelson.
Really important that we get a goal quickly before the second half. Take some of this pressure off. Because right now, all it takes is one mistake or one of these three balls to do, and they're right back in the game.
Right.
You do that just
Time.
before halftime. Now, take your time, Troggle, and make a good pass and a good run.
We're at 13:45 to go in the first half. St. Mary's possessing a 1-0 lead. Leatherman to the left side from a pass by Hertenstein. He's being worked on by the Kenton defender.
Nice job.
Leatherman.
Nice job.
Leatherman tried to pull it back, but gets intercepted. Daringer working against
Oh,
number
he got
1.
around, he got around. The ref's going to let him play. Should. Nice.
No, stop.
Good save.
Spencer Troglin
Good save.
deflected off his foot. Corey coming back to the goal. Dives back on it before it crosses that plane. St. Mary's escapes
I'm
an
just,
own goal.
I'm just watching the game and my heart took a little
Yeah,
flutter
yeah.
there. I wouldn't want to have been coaching.
Kenton thought they had put it in off the deflection,
It was
but
very good. Very good.
come on! Ibrahim apparently did not go shoulder to shoulder, and he's getting a little talking to by the man in green. The man in green with the whistle.
You need to be careful with this ref.
Ibrahim's listening to what the official had to say. Now the official's talking to Coach Josh Hertenstein.
Let's go.
All right, let's see how St. Mary's handles this free kick. We'll go from there.
It's fine.
They brought the keeper up to take the kick, and
What's not even brought it, James?
Not exactly certain what
I think
Ibrahim did there, but
I'm not sure
the
either.
official saw it. He called it.
He was aggressive, but nothing that was out of place. But no
Right
more
there, number
aggressive
1.
there Going this way.
I think we would have seen about 4 guys in front of us come unglued had that one not been called.
And I think the refs are trying to the OG game and Shawnee, they allowed them to play, and it was pretty equal here. They got to make sure that both sides are allowed to do it. So I think they're getting the pace. We'll see how the refs do. That is so worrisome every time because they're beating us. They're getting behind us on sides.
Nelson fires a souvenir ball to stop any opportunity for Kenton. Checking back in for Kenton, number 12, Connor Duffy Ball, and number 9, Preston Wilson for St. Mary's.
You got to be careful with that. They're getting behind their defense. They're not able to take advantage. They don't have a real speedster step for 19. And so far, we've been lucky. We got loose ones.
Ibrahim trying to settle it. Working against the Kenton defender. Gets a foot on it. It's going to be last touched by.
Throwing for the Rough Riders. Clock
I was a little
stoppage.
surprised by that call, but you always can't see him the way
He
we
looked
can
like
see
he
him.
bounced off his leg as he was falling down.
So we'll go ahead and Talk about the first goal that St. Mary's had. That came Adam Tobin at the 27 mark.
Which is very, very good. Very good.
Again, the series, the beautiful punt goes over the head of the Kenton Wildcats.
Yeah, he misjudged it.
Steiniger immediately is there to head
Head
it
up.
forward.
Yep.
Tobin with his speed, dribbles just a little bit, fires, comes back at him, and he's able to put it in
I
on
would've
a
liked
second
to see
chance
him-
opportunity.
I don't know why he didn't go far post with that. He went near post, and the goalie made a great save. But the rebound was there, so he could put it back into the near post. So it was well done. Good goal.
So St. Mary's leads 1-0. Just under 11 minutes to go. Vanderhorst tries to keep it in. That's going to go out and going to be a goal kick for Kenton.
So I'm interested
Goal
to
kick
see
for the Wildcats.
if Kenton puts a real push this last 10 minutes. He's got his horses in, so we'll see what he does. Because it'd be crucial for them to try to keep his motivation up for them to get some offensive chances here.
Troglin to the right side to Ibrahim. Looking where Tobin's going, trying to find the right corner. He does. There's Tobin's got to get it across. Gets it across.
Nice.
Oh!
It was there.
Steiniger just to get into the right side of that goal post. Goal kick for Kenton.
That's good, Blue. Keep that up.
Gerlach
Keep
and
that up,
Brennan
Blue.
enter for the Wildcats.
And then just hit it far post.
Raiders
It's hard
take the goal
to
kick.
feel all that pressure. But the only way that defender could have got that ball if he's 7 was to foul him. So
Win it. Stop.
Troglin with a header.
hopefully he'll get more patient in front of the goal.
Great job.
Great job, though.
Rough Rider throw
Tried
in.
the one time to go far first and roll it, but excellent job.
Got another stoppage of play due to injury.
Ed?
That's what I'm wondering. Easton Kraft's going to check in for St. Mary's as Spencer Troglin walks off.
Come in for Troglin.
Trainer Molly Albert asking him how things are going.
Find a man. Pin him in. Find a man. Pin him in.
Not quite the OG Shawnee level yet. I'd like to see him picking up a little bit more.
Little push from behind on 19. 19 is Kenton Speedster. Jake's
Yes.
mentioned throughout this first half that that's what they're trying to do is find a through ball to him.
Him and number one. See how they're sitting in between our two
And they're
backs.
off.
And they are.
He was on,
Yep, he was on big time.
and
And
Corey's
he's
going to have to
coming
make a stop.
Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done, nicely done,
Good
nicely done.
job, Corey. Good job.
So,
Way to come out.
I want to talk about that, Dave. The guy on the left who wasn't really part of the play
Right.
was offside.
Absolutely.
But the guy who, number one,
Right.
was onside. So it doesn't matter if you're not part of the play.
It still can if you interfere or take your participation in the play take something from the defense, and it didn't. He stayed on his run. He stayed away
Find a
from
man.
everybody.
Find a
He let
man.
number one do all the work, and then once one touched it, now 19 can get back in there and he's reconstituted and ready to go again. So they did a good job.
Yep. Thanks to Corey Nelson, we dodged another bullet there.
Absolutely.
However, we are now 6 corner shots into it for Kenton.
And that
What?
just in the 3 home games with Walpole, OG, and now Kenton, you're looking at with this defense, we're looking at probably 16, 17 breakaways.
Nelson
That number just scares me to death. I think we've done a great job. Our goaltending is held up, but those kind of breakaways in 3 games is a little concerning.
Kyle Kirk checks back in for the Wildcats. 7:35 to go. St. Mary's holding on to a 1-0 lead. Goal coming off of Adam Tobin
You gotta win the
at the
ball.
27-minute mark.
And I hope all our fans, as the Rider Nation station continues to do these live broadcasts, and we'll do better with stats and have better background information of these games and stuff down the road as we embrace this fully as I see it coming over the next year. So
19 does a nice job stepping in. Fortunately, he got a little too much toe on that ball. Curves left of the goal post. Going to be a goal kick. Yeah, you know, this is just kind of experimental phase for us. Dave didn't even know if we could pull it off.
absolutely.
And you know, for certain, as long as we're home, because we've got a dedicated internet
Yes.
connection here through the school, which thank you very much, St. Mary City Schools and Nathan Overley. It's a difference maker, as we found out when we went to Shawnee, and we did not, had to use mobile hotspot, and everybody was registering one bar, sometimes got up to two, and the video quality just is not there. So we love to be here at Rough Rider Field. We love to be on top of the dugout, and we love to broadcast with this internet connection.
And the facility's in great shape, looks beautiful. St. Mary's is doing a good job. I'd like to see us get some offense going. We've reverted back into the inner end again, like we did a little bit against Shawnee. Nice ball outside. Now let's see if we can find Tobin's in the middle. High cross. Right there.
Ooh,
right
just-
idea. Right idea.
it
right
was.
Idea, right idea. I love it. That high cross is there. Instead of going deep, you can do that, or you can take it all the way down and then try that cross. Either one is excellent. I'm glad so far I've seen the one. Let's see if we can get him to turn the corner and try to make it cross.
Nice
Oh,
step
get
up
him
by
outside.
Kraft. Kraft to Ibrahim.
There
Ibrahim.
we go.
Andrew Ibrahim to Joey Vanderhorst. Joey
Oh, he's looking for Tobin's.
tried to get a through ball to Tobin's. It got intercepted by Kenton.
But we got Wilson on the outside. He should have been calling that ball.
Austin, play it back.
Oh, we saved
He's
it.
calling for it.
Throwing for the Wildcats.
Here it comes. Getting us quick with the throw in.
Oh, the backside's open. See if we save it.
No. 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go. We need to
Throwing
move.
for the Rough Riders.
Oh, we got lucky on that one. He beat the ball.
Ibrahim tries for the corner and does find Steiniger. Steiniger might bring him back inside.
See if we can get around
Come in,
it.
come in.
All right, good. We'll take
Gonna have
it
a
out.
throw
Throwing
in.
for the Rough Riders.
Andrew Ibrahim will throw in for St. Mary's. See if we get a deep throw.
Tobin's coming across. Yep. Idea was good.
Stop.
Nice step.
Nice.
Nice step.
That was a
That's
great step
exactly
by
what
the
you gotta do.
sophomore.
That's what you want to see.
Oh,
The only problem is when he steps up right now, they're 2-on-1. There's a hole in our defense, and nobody's coming back. We got to get Derringer to drop into that hole when Holtzapple comes up there. Derringer
Get
needs
to
to
him.
drop
Don't
back
get
in
my
that
face
hole.
wet.
There he is.
Come on.
offsides.
Oh,
Yep. He was, the official and I definitely agree there.
I was sweating it. It was close. He looked like he was about a half yard off, but man.
It was offsides, and it's going to be an indirect for St. Mary's.
But see how easily open they're getting it. That's the problem because Holtzapple didn't get back into the cover that hole. Nobody filled in for it.
On back.
They got to do a better job of filling in that hole.
Without any adjustment there, odds are that Kenton's going to strike on one of those opportunities.
I mean, just the mathematical odds. You keep getting. Oh, they're going to play on it.
Holtzapple with a nice little welcome to Rough Rider Field to number 19, KP Miller. Kraft does a nice job getting that ball turned around to Ibrahim. To Tobin. Tobin trying to find the ball on the right side to Ibrahim.
He's got Kyle in the middle if he can get across. He's still got Kyle in the middle if he can get across.
Oh, nice
All
job.
right, shooter Joey. And got a deflection. Beautiful. Cross it again.
Oh, just on top of the crossbar. I don't know who it was for Kenton. Nice job stepping in with the head to get that ball cleared out. Otherwise, St. Mary's getting ready to put that in the back of the net.
Very much so. Beautiful opportunity. Love what I saw there. Beautiful build up.
Received by Holtzapple to Vanderhorst. Intercepted.
Again, we're getting behind it where it's 2-on-1 on our one back. 19's right open by himself.
Quinn behind you.
Yep.
Somebody's got to step up.
Yeah.
Glenn Holtzapple does.
Right. Oh.
They're gonna call
that's
that.
gonna be card. That's gonna be card. That's gonna be card. Easily.
And the reason it's a card is because it
Great
stops
scoring
an opportunity to
He
score.
wasn't the last defender, so it won't be red, but it definitely was a scoring opportunity, and he definitely took it away, and he definitely did not play the ball.
Ryan Ibrahim checking in for St. Mary's.
Take off his foul.
So the ball gets. I was just going to say it was on. What do you call the arc?
Should have been definitely the arc. That's the 10-yard arc for the penalty kicks. It should definitely be at the top of the arc.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Talk to your players.
I'll coach. You just call the game.
I'm working on it.
Okay, I hope.
Little communication between the referees and the coach, and a fan in the stand who didn't appreciate Josh's.
Yeah.
And look what they did. They did bring it back to where it was supposed to be.
Where it should be.
So
Now we'll see.
2:16 scoring opportunity for Kenton
And the big
with
thing,
this direct.
Kenton's got the clock stop. Let's see if they've got anything from the training field pitch. Oh my goodness.
That was bizarre. I don't even know what to say other than it went in for Kenton.
He pierced it right over the right side of the wall. The wall didn't jump. We didn't.
Nobody reacted.
No. Wow. Our wall just stood flat-footed and didn't do anything.
We didn't even react.
No, I did because it was sadness.
Well,
Yes, Preston.
At the 2:08 mark, number 7,
Yeah,
Asher Barnstein
I don't
takes
think
the
there was
direct
anything
kick.
Corey could do there. He was great. He was in the right positioning. That was upper 90 and nobody moved. We just didn't get any jump whatsoever. The wall's got to jump on that.
it's like everything went in freeze frame except for the kick.
Exactly. Wow.
Let's see how we counter. Ibrahim trying to find Tobin. Tobin. Yeah, just a little too much. Rolls out.
We still got time. 3 for a minute. Now he went quick.
Full kick
He
by
went
the
very
Wildcats.
quick. We should be able to send it right back in on him. Send it right back at him.
Leatherman controlling it.
We got the middle right there. We got to look for Kyle in the middle. He's looking at all the open space Kyle's got, number 13.
Okay, so what's in basketball? This is over and back,
It
Dave.
is over and back. What he's saying is when the ball was kicked, our player was in an offside position, came back into an onside position, but still, because when the ball was kicked, it was offside. It's offside.
And that leads to an indirect.
Yes, it's an indirect kick, just like it's just a regular offside.
It's just offsides. But
So it's a little bit different than over and back. It's called an over and back in soccer also.
nice ball by
Great.
Andrew Ibrahim to his brother Ryan. Left foot up. Tobin.
Tobin's little
Just
far.
a little
He's
far
got
for
time.
it.
He's got Steinecker in the middle. If he can get it back.
There's Andrew Ibrahim. Chests it up. Fires it off the leg of the Kenton Wildcats. Settled by Vanderhorst.
Steinecker got it.
There's Daringer.
Yeah.
Oh, Daringer just gets plowed.
Now we need to take it.
That's at the 42-second
And the
mark.
clock stopped.
Go!
It shouldn't stop.
No foul.
It's going.
Sets up a direct kick.
It did stop. You're right, but it's going.
Okay.
Vanderhorst sizing it up.
Ask for 10 yards and get the clock stopped.
Joey Vanderhorst, strong leg. He's got some good
Oh, too high. Didn't look good.
good placement, but
Right idea.
just a little
Right idea.
too much.
That would have been nice to reply.
Yep.
Free kick to free kick.
We're just about at 10 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this is what I worried about. Kenton's going to get a chance to make some adjustments, and it's 1-1. St. Mary's played very well. I'm a little disappointed we don't have a second goal, and I'd like to see them make some adjustments on defense.
Yep. Well, we're going to take a 10-minute respite as both teams do as well. So we'll be back and bring you the last 40 minutes of action here at Rough Rider Field.
welcome back.
All righty, 10 minutes of intermission presents 40 minutes of play left, and we are at a 1-1 tie.
Well, we'll see what adjustments we made, and we'll see what adjustments Kenton's made. Both coaches were quite intense in their halftime, so we'll see what we do.
St. Mary's has had some decent scoring opportunities. They've only made good on one, but St. Mary's going to have to keep that up. And as we saw Monday night, we had offensive opportunities in the first half, and they were far and few in between in the second half. So let's hope that does not occur.
Hopefully the score will keep us so that we stay in the attack. It looks like we may have went to a sweep. Looking like Hertenstein's playing a little deeper, so we'll see.
And the one glaring statistic that I see is that Kenton's had 6 corner kicks, and we still have 2 shots.
Yeah, and that is always not ideal. That means we're not penetrating and getting deep enough.
Are we doing?
So it'll be interesting. I'm not sure why the refs haven't started yet. Should be going here pretty quick. Waiting on now. There we go.
And the second half has started. Nice long ball to the right side, but Nelson does the right thing. Calls off Hertenstein.
He's looking to see what formation we're in with that quick ball through. Now we see that we dropped the sweep, so I think that may change some of what Kenton's going to do.
High punt by Corey Nelson. A shoulder and a head and another head for Kenton. There's a hand.
Nice.
And that is going to be called.
And we're marking up. 19 is not dropping to the
Southie
sweep.
Kenton
It's actually
results in a kickoff for the Rough Riders.
That could really blunt their attack. I like what I'm seeing at the same areas coming out the second half.
Had that 10 minutes to do whatever tweaking needed to be done and
Really jump that ball. We're going to win that ball. There we go.
rearranging offensive and defensive philosophies. It looks like Coach Hertenstein has done that.
Absolutely. He's seen the danger, and looks like he's made an adjustment. We need to switch the ball big time.
Yeah. That right side of the field is
Looking open if we can get there.
looking
And
pretty
the horse is
lonely.
looking, yes.
Yep. Get the head up and find Spencer Troglin.
Troglin beat his man. Nice. Take on the ball. Take on the ball. Look
Keep
for
on
it. Oh, I like him to go a little deeper and take that high cross. It's there.
Now switch fields
Switch it
again.
again. Oh, we can't go back.
Yeah, we don't get that done. Kenton is on the run. They've got some numbers. Troglin, a nice job closing down
Nice.
the offensive
Nice.
threat.
Oh, it's good.
But he still has it left side.
Here comes Derringer.
Number 12, Connor.
That'll do a little
Duffy
bit
ball.
better. That'll do a little bit better, though.
Had a whistle for something, not real certain.
Last touch Rough Riders will result in a throw in for the Wildcats.
So throw in for Kenton by the flagpole, the
Throw in
big
by
flagpole.
Anderson.
Yes.
Nice throw in, headed by Kenton to the right side. Corey Nelson boots that ball. Going to be a throw in
Last
for
touch Rough
Kenton
Riders will
once
result
again,
in a
just the
throw in for
opposite
the
side of the
Wildcats.
field.
Taken by Quay.
Way with the throw in, nice throw. Left foot by Daringer.
Go and take another throw.
Last touch
That was a
Blue
real
throw
nice
White
throw.
by Quay.
He's getting some good depth on it, too.
Oh, nice job by Joey Vanderhorst.
Nice, Joey. Play on.
Stay up, stay up, stay up.
Nice. Take it back. Take it back. Nicely done. Nicely done. He's
So they're going to
back
call the
to
foul back.
Absolutely.
And that's good refereeing. And a lot of times difficult for fans to
The result in
understand.
a kickoff for the Rough Riders.
Had he continued on, and everything would have been good. But
You don't want to take away that advantage
absolutely
for the
not.
offensive team.
Then you got the coach screaming at you, taking away our chances.
Last touch Rough Riders.
Breaking the
Off the
rhythm.
end line will result in a goal kick for the Wildcats. Checking in for the Rough Riders, number 13, Kyle Steiniger.
Number 13, Kyle Steiniger checks in for Coach Josh Hertenstein's Rough
Nice in the
Riders.
air.
And there's Daringer. but he
There's
might
no
get
foul.
called for climbing.
There's no foul. Oh, no.
The referee called him for climbing. Hot dog delivery, Dave. And a Mountain Dew. That's service.
Thank you. To all the former players, yes, I do have my dew and my hot dog. So we're good.
Hartenstein over to the middle of the hole tackle. Back to Troglin.
Good.
Good reaction by Leatherman. Lets it go
Nice.
through his legs. Finds
Nice. Right idea. A little unlucky with
Just-
that.
Just need to go a little more
Nice touch,
sideline, and
Rough
he went a little
Coming
more
up for the Wildcats.
inside the field and got stolen away.
I love what they're doing.
Ryan Ibrahim, nice hustle play.
We need to put pressure on the ball. We're standing back. There we go. There we go.
Leatherman back to Holtzapfel. Finds Tobin.
Yep.
To Ibrahim, left side. Tries to get it to
Just gotta
Tobin.
play that deeper in the corner. Give Tobin some room to get to it.
Tobin really hasn't had any opportunities here in recent time
Yeah.
other than that goal that he scored.
They're not playing him into space. They gotta give him a chance. He's got a defender on him, so they gotta play him into space.
Number one tries to get across
Nice.
into the
Go quick.
awaiting hands
Low
of
shot
Corey
picked up by
Nelson.
Nelson.
See if we can get those punts that go over the Kenton Wildcats' heads. That's high and deep.
Yeah, awesome. And they didn't contest him in the air, so it gives them an opportunity.
Andrew Ibrahim
Good.
drop back to Troglin, sizing things up.
Good.
Finds middle of the field. Number one, Joey Vanderhorst can't control it. And the Wildcats with the counter. Too much and going to be picked up by
Dribble that out.
Nelson.
Roller scooped up by Nelson.
That punt not near as high. That headed by number 7 for Kenton. A little too much.
Last touch, Rough Riders. Throw in White. Thrown in by Quay.
There's going to be a foul, and it's a play on.
Well, here's the old OG coach, so I'm okay with that.
To Ibrahim. Ibrahim, another foot. Steiniger trying to find it.
Now the keeper can pick that up because again, it was hit with a foot, but with no purpose of passing it directly to the keeper, and that is the rule. You have to intentionally pass it to the keeper with your foot. You can head it back, you can thigh it back, you can do anything else. You just can't with your feet.
Nelson comes out. Number one, they tried to break number one. Nick Anderson free
Long
again.
pass scooped up by 00 Nelson.
Those are the ones that if we can get that bounce.
A little too much touching for St. Mary's.
Holtzapfel needs to
Pass the blue.
just take his time, touch that ball, and make a good pass.
There's a good jump by Holtzapfel. Now run.
Oh, we gotta get a touch on that young man. You gotta touch that ball. You can't just let it go by you like that.
Vanderhorst with the head. Now there's an opportunity for Ibrahim to get a touch, but it's going to be kicked out to the Kitten's dugout.
Pass wide by Kenton. Throwing coming up for the Rough Riders.
Jeffrey's going to check back in for St. Mary's, as is Preston Wilson.
Jeffries and Wilson return to the lineup for the Rough Riders.
Leatherman
Throw
and
in
Ryan
Jeffries.
Ibrahim are going to take a breather. Corey Nelson waiting on that ball to get into his hands.
Yeah, looks really good.
Received by Andrew Ibrahim.
Oh, come on.
Tobin with an opportunity off a miscue by Kenton.
Oh,
Over to the left side to Wilson. Wilson
Good.
back to Vanderhorst. Has time, has green.
One coming.
Drops back to Jeffrey. Jeffries to Holtzapfel in the middle.
Oh,
Look.
bad touch.
A little tough on receiving that pass. And
Just a bad touch.
St. Mary's is now on defense again. Like to see St. Mary's possess just a little better than what we've seen here.
Number one got through again. And we're not playing the sweep as deep as we were. Kurtenstein was sweeping, and now they moved Troglin to sweep.
Old Apple gets fouled, going to be a free kick
Foul
for
on Miller
St.
will
Mary's.
result in a
It
direct hit
looks
for
like
the Rough Riders.
Bibles working. Spencer Troglin will restart with the direct. 31-10 to go in this contest. 1-1 is
Right
the
there's
score.
perfect ball. Perfect ball.
Get through. Get through.
They got to look. It gives that return ball. If Andrew would have given the return ball back to Joey on the outside, look for the cross. Oh, it's got to be a high ball.
Come on, the ball.
It's got to be a high ball if you're going to go in there.
Old
Good.
Apple.
Good. Here's a problem. Oh, what you call it? Out of bounds.
The ball rolled out.
Call it out of bounds.
Break for St. Mary's. Could have
Kenton.
substitutions.
Throw coming up for the Rough Riders.
8,
Checking back in
13,
for the
and
Rough Riders.
11
Charlie
for
Krebs.
Coach Jamie Bartlett. And Charlie Krebs coming in for St. Mary's. Andrew Ibrahim's going to take
Rams,
a
Kirk, and
breather.
Yoder
Seth
checking back
Vance,
in for
number
the
8,
Wildcats.
Cal Kirk, number 11, and Trent Yoder, number 13, and for the Wildcats.
Hertenstein with the throw in.
Well, Dave, we've
Just
done
the push in the back. We're going to get that call. We're going to get that call.
a handful of boys games, and they've all been tight games.
Yes, they have. And it's a combination of the league is pretty well balanced, and we're still, because of covert and everything else, there wasn't a lot of
Penalties riding
season.
side
Right.
for the Wildcats. Resulting in a direct hit for the Rough Riders.
And it's a young,
Will be taken by Holthacker.
in a lot of important positions. They have some good senior leadership, but again, it's a young team. When you're playing
Last
freshmen
touch,
and
Kenton
sophomores
throwing
in your
Jeffries.
midfield like they're on. And it makes it to where you're going to make some mistakes, and
St. Mary's looking a little better on the possession here.
definitely you should go all the way back. There
Oh,
you go.
that's a great move.
Nice.
Goes inside on Kenton.
There you,
Just a little much for Daringer.
Again, you turn it over, you make a good opportunity, and you turn it into a scary opportunity.
19's on the run.
Far side. Our sweep is not playing deep enough.
You see how fast they transition? They went from everybody here to everybody but 3 guys.
Could it be a goal kick
Last
for
touch,
St.
Kenton.
Mary's?
Resulting in a goal kick
Yeah,
for the
number
Rough Riders.
19 slipped behind again, and
Again, Troglin is almost playing a flat back forward. He's getting too far up. And the defender in front of him is not controlling that middle of the field. Where Old Apple needs to be controlling the center, and he's not controlling it. We've got to get him to where he's more involved controlling
Last
it.
touch,
He should be
Wildcats.
picking up
Throw in Hertenstein.
Van Horst has it to the leg of a Wildcat
Throw in
defender.
Hertenstein.
Goes off his leg out. Throw in for St. Mary's to the middle. Steiniger with a foot, with the chest, kicks ahead to Krebs, but defense steps in, kicks it away.
Again, we're trying to go in front of the defender. If we push that ball behind the defender and let us run to it, we'd have a little bit more success. We're trying to get it to go in front of the
Last
defender.
touch, Wildcats will result in a throw in for the Rough Riders.
Step the ball. When you put it
Taken by Hertenstein.
not much that you do.
Here comes Troglin.
Yep.
He's got the left side open,
Good.
but he's going to go
Good.
down the middle.
Carey, look to the outside.
He's still traveling.
Look to the outside. You got it.
There's Aiden
Jeffries.
Jeffries on the left side.
He's got
Sizing
Steiniger
things
in the
up.
middle.
Pass out of bounds. Going to be throw
Throwing
in.
coming up for Kenton.
Two
Prior to the
substitutions
throw-in,
for Kenton,
substitutes for
23,
Kenton,
Gus
Forrester, and
Forrester,
Brown.
24,
That's
Trevor
where his
Brown.
experience will come. He felt the pressure, and he just needed to relax and make a good pass. He did a great job. His foot skills are there. He has the skills. He just has to relax. That's going to be a close play. Oh, now we've got a goalie out of position to make it come quick. Nice jump.
Nice.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. What do we call it?
Over and back.
How are we calling that over and back when number 9 standing right
Offside on
there?
the Riders will result in an indirect hit for the
That
Wildcats.
makes no sense to me whatsoever.
That was his signal, was it not?
It was a signal, but it makes no sense. Granted, the player who was next to him, he was in an offside position to him, but number 9 was playing
Raider
10
with the
yards
kick.
deeper.
Nonetheless, it's what the call is. Charlie Krebs chasing the ball down.
You know, I got new glasses, so maybe I'm seeing different.
Opportunity for Kenton.
Good ball in the middle.
Steiniger working against Kenton.
Good job.
I'll tell you what, Davis. Yeah, speaking of glasses, as the night gets darker, I don't see the
Last coach
numbers
Rough
real
Riders
well.
throw in Kenton.
Easton, go get off.
Forrester with the throw in. Forrester with the throw in.
Throw it.
Save it.
Leave it on wall.
Could hear Nelson
Last
call.
touch by the Rough Riders will
From
result in a
here,
corner
and
kick for the Kenton Wildcats.
Gets
8th or 9th?
we're coming up on the
24 Brown will take the
Leave
corner
seven.
kick for the Wildcats.
corner for.
Are we still at?
We're still at Goosehead.
Oh, good header away. Got it.
Scooped up by
Nelson
Nelson.
made certain that time that he had possession of the ball. Punts away. Again, another beautiful Corey Nelson punt received by Tobin. Lots of white back there.
There is. We're standing a little bit. We don't have the energy that we showed earlier in the game. Kenton is making a game of it. They're putting in a little bit more effort than I thought they did in the first half.
Last touch Riders.
Kenton
Throw in Kenton.
also has Shawnee at the play as
They
well,
do.
right?
They do. They think they still. They've already played Walpock and beat them. So that's.
Off the end line, last touch Rough Riders will result in a corner kick for the Wildcats. Brown will take the corner kick.
Come out of here even with the tie, it gives them a good opportunity to be in the title round. So
That's 24-30 mark, still tied 1-1.
we definitely need to win this game. Put pressure on.
There's a little bit of a train wreck. Going to go St. Mary's' way. Preston Wilson gets pushed down.
If we win this game and push pressure on Kenton, they have to beat Shawnee. So it'll be a
Foul on Bridenstine will result in a direct kick by the Rough Riders, which will be taken by Trogling.
Shawnee still has to play AG.
So they've got 2 tough games left on the schedule.
No, G's just going to get better as the season goes on.
Troglin connects. Nobody's there except the goalie.
Yep, straight to keep. Nobody attacked the
Talk to the
ball.
ball next time.
Boy, we should have been crashing that. Oh, good through ball.
Souvenir ball by Troglin.
Souvenir ball into the playground off the Rough Riders will result in a throw-in for
Checking in
Kenton.
for
Prior to the
St.
throw-in,
Mary's.
we have some
Ibrahim,
substitutions. Number
and
24,
Kraft. And
Easton
for
Kraft for
Kenton,
the Rough Riders.
3,
Number
Colby
11, Ryan
Quay.
Ibrahim for the Rough Riders. And number
So
12,
both
Andrew
goals thus
Ibrahim
far in this
re-enters
1-1
for the Rough
tie came in
Riders.
the first half for St. Mary's.
Number 3,
27
Colby
minute
Quay
mark by
re-enters the
Adam
game for the
Tobin.
Wildcats.
And for Kenton at the 2:08 mark by number 7, Asher Bridenstine.
We definitely haven't gotten good possession in the second half yet. So hopefully that comes around. Kenton has done a good job of staying in the attacking. We got to possess the ball and start attacking.
Yeah, and I would say that the possession just really hasn't been real stellar.
Everything's direct and it's not too spaced. It's just going to ball.
Last touch off the Kenton results in a throw-in for the Rough Riders taken by Kraft.
And be patient. Good.
Simple pass. Simple pass.
A little too slow with the reaction there.
Good job. Freshman's done a nice job of keeping you from getting behind you.
Daringer to Ryan Ibrahim head to head. Nice.
Oh, that was out.
Nice
That was out.
hustle.
Good call. Good call.
Nice
Last touch
hustle,
off the
nice
Rough
speed
Riders
by
will
number
result in a
13, the
throw-in
junior Kyle
Wildcats.
Steiniger. Rolls it out, but love to see the aggressiveness out of the
That was
junior.
beautiful. He missed it by about an inch.
Taken by Spears.
Good.
Trey, go get Kraft.
Daringer
Good.
to Kraft.
Possess.
Kraft trying to find Krebs on the right side. Does not connect.
That's where we're getting let down. We're making that long pass up front. It's not to space or to feet.
Jeffries with a
go.
nice
Take
job
your time.
receiving that with
Good.
his feet. Nice pass to Wilson. Wilson
Good.
trying to find Steiniger, just misses. There's Andrew Ibrahim. Back to Jeffries.
Good.
Left side to Ryan Ibrahim.
Good
Nice
ball.
left foot over to Krebs. Krebs back to Wilson. That was
Wilson needs to get across.
Nice.
Good cross.
nice cross ball earlier by Ryan Ibrahim.
Absolutely. Now that's a little bit better. A little bit better.
Yeah, that was a great possession right there
But
for the
immediately
Riders.
Kenton goes right back on our end. The counter attack is done by four.
Jeffries with the
Last
left
touch
foot.
off the blue, be a throw
Takes it
in
out.
for the Wildcats. Thrown in by Forrester.
We're not getting that center stopper.
Last touch Riders. Throw in man.
We're closing in on 20 minutes gone of this second half. St. Mary's
Kyle's gonna go up.
one,
Deflection
Kenton
scooped up by
one.
Nelson.
Corey Nelson's going to punt away again. First goal came off a
There we
beautiful
go, there we
punt,
go. There's
just
an
like this
opportunity.
one by
Quick.
Corey Nelson.
Oh,
No, I got take on this.
we got to be aggressive there. We know the defender's coming.
Right.
Good.
Headed by Troglin, received.
There we
And
go. Quick. Go quick. Go
Wilson
quick.
once again gets shoved down to the
Hey,
ground.
we got great numbers. Look, we got 5 against 3.
Foul from Kenton
Go quick.
Yoder will result in a direct hit for the Rough Riders taken by Troglin.
That memo did not get sent.
No. Now Kenton's evened it up and they brought everybody back. I like just to go quick there.
See what
5 against 3.
See what Troglin can do here.
Yep.
Steiniger tries to get up in the air, too high. There's
Nice job.
Krebs. Krebs protecting the ball. To Kraft.
Get across. Get across.
To Wilson.
Good.
Inside to Steiniger. Can't pull her down.
Yeah, if
A
you're
little too hot.
if you're gonna throw the ball at that level, you just need to be less on it. It's got to be a high ball or it's got to be a ball to feed.
Troglin
Good.
to Jeffries. Jeffries
Good.
to Ryan Ibrahim. Stay in.
Good.
Keeps it in to Steiniger.
Yep. Get across.
Good hustle by Ryan Ibrahim. Steiniger trying to get the cross.
Nice. You turned the corner nicely.
Wilson.
No.
No.
Trap the ball. Trap the ball. See all that space he had? If he traps that and takes one more
Yep.
step, he's got a beautiful scoring opportunity.
Spencer Troglin back to the Nelson. Nelson over midfield.
Kenny's got
There's a hand not called.
No. Both of them were offside, though. So.
I keep playing
And he kind of
okay.
controlled that with his arm, but got nothing. Here's Nelson. That was a little bit dangerous.
Last touch
Correction.
Rough Riders will result in a throw in for the Wildcats. Returning for the Rough
Lots of
Riders, number 1,
substitutions
Joey Vanderhorst. Number 16,
for both
Austin
teams we
Hergenstein.
mentioned
Number
earlier. Both
23, Trey
coaches.
Leatherman.
They
Number
sub
7,
people in and out throughout
Adam
the
Tobin.
entire contest. 4 for Kenton going in right there, 4 for St.
And you're
Mary's.
not seeing a drop off at all on either.
Absolutely
Anderson
not.
and Buckaball return to the lineup for the Wildcats. Todd, Wood, and Miller also returning for the Wildcats.
Steiniger fights for the ball.
Nice,
Kicks,
Steiniger.
excuse me, that was Daringer. There's Steiniger with the reflection.
Pulled
Yeah,
out
but
wide
back-
by the Wildcats. who resulted
back in the
a throw
box
the
for
Rough Riders,
St.
taken by
Mary's.
Ibrahim.
Started with Daringer.
Yes, it did.
Steiniger to Tobin. Tobin's trying to make things happen. Just go
Oh,
down.
he's not gonna make that call.
There's number 1, Anderson.
Nelson's got it. Nelson's got it.
Oh,
Oh.
Long shot
there's a
scooped
train
up by
wreck and a
Nelson.
half. 3 people down. 1 up. 2 up. Good hard play. A little miscommunication there. And everybody is up. We're approaching 17 minutes here at Rough Rider Field. St. Mary's 1. Kenton 1.
Come on, St. Mary's. We need to get something together. Nice. Oh, he missed the header.
There's Tobin.
Yep, he's got time.
Reversal. Oh. Pass twice to the feet of the Wildcat. Got to restart here. Troglin.
One's coming on. We got time, we got time.
Lot of green. Lot of green.
Hurry.
Work horizontal.
Nice.
Look outside, nice.
Fine, Kyle. Fine,
Steiniger
Kyle.
through. Steiniger through. Oh,
There's Charlie Krebs.
coming to the far side. Nobody. No, that was Herdenstein. I don't believe Charlie's on.
Oh, sorry.
He's got Trey Liggum that moved up in the offense, which is definitely different.
That it is.
Say that right.
See what kind of spark plug number 23 Trey Leatherman can be for the offense here. Offensively, we've sputtered out since the 27-minute mark.
He's trying to find something that's going to get him going.
Joey Vanderwerf's been very active in the midfield. He does a nice job of receiving the ball and making some nice distributions.
We've done a good job now. If we can bring it down, one on you, make a pass.
We've tried. There's got to be a foul, and there is.
Okay, go quick.
It was shoulder to shoulder, but then the arm shove
Man,
afterwards is going to result in
Kenton.
the foul called
Direct
against
kick coming up from Holtzapfel.
Kenton. Quinn with a nice ball. Steiniger. That was a nice ball by Quinn Holtzapfel.
I'd like to see
Off the end line.
Toby's go
Off the
towards
riders will result in a goal kick
the
for
far
Kenton.
post there and have that opportunity.
Quay and Gerlach entering the game for the Wildcats.
We need to pick up our
Number 12, Andrew Ibrahim returns
Just
to the
under
lineup for the
15
Rough
minutes.
Riders.
1-1 the score. Goal kick for Kenton. Jeffrey's nice left foot, keeping the ball in play. Joey Vanderhorst jumping to it. What's Joey going to do? Looking for Ibrahim to the left. Trying to go through a defender. Stolen by the one behind him.
Oh, beautiful job by 19. The Trogger's going to get there. Still loose. This is the opportunity. Number one's in the middle.
He goes wide left. No.
Shot wide off the Wildcats will result in a goal kick for the Rough Riders. Checking back in for the Rough Riders, number 9,
Bridenstine
Preston
checks in
Wilson.
for Kenton. as
Checking in
does
for the
Preston
Kenton Wildcats, number
Wilson
7,
St. Mary's.
Bridenstine.
Again, the interesting statistic to me, Dave, 7 corners for Kenton, 0 for St. Mary's.
That doesn't bode well for the future. And I don't know what we have. Maybe one of those shown here?
Yeah,
Maybe
I got
none. I don't know. I don't have the statistic, the stat book. That'll be something we'll
trying to get the through ball to Anderson. Troglin kicks it away. We're going to get an 8th corner kick
Last
opportunity
touch, Rough
for
Riders will result in a
Kenton.
corner kick for the Wildcats.
When 20% or 25% of all
Corner kick will be taken by Anderson.
free kicks are goals in soccer, I wouldn't want to be giving them all
High corner kick caught by Nelson.
Right into Nelson's hand, as you saw there on the video.
Again, we got a bounce opportunity. He's not going to play in the air. We got to just contest him. He ran by. Again, we're just kicking.
Yeah, I call this pinballing. It's just
Both teams.
from one flipper to the other flipper, Dave. There's Hertenstein with a nice run to the right side. He's got some
Nice. Get
speed.
across.
Get across.
Get across.
Tries to get
Beautiful
across.
ball.
Oh, unlucky for us. We weren't anywhere where that ball went to.
It was a beautiful cross, though. Oh, that's a dangerous play.
Yeah, I thought as
That
well.
should have been dangerous play.
Going to go out. Going to be throw in for the Rough Riders.
Last touch, Kenton results in a throw in for the Rough Riders will be taken by Jeffries.
Substitution.
Returning to the
Seen
game for
action
the Rough
for the
Riders,
first
number
time
18,
tonight.
Connor Milner.
Number 18, junior Connor Milner.
Entering the game for the first time tonight, number 18, Connor Milner.
Andrew, hey, come talk to me when you're ready to be aggressive. Go after the ball. I can't stand watching. Move.
Throwing
Jeffries
Jeffries.
down the sideline. Once again kicked out by Kenton.
Another throw
Getting
coming up
closer
for
to the
Jeffries.
goal. When do we try to go into the box? Not at that opportunity. Holtzapfel
Good. Change of field.
finds Wilson, lets it go through,
Good.
leapfrogs it to Hertenstein.
Oh, but that's nothing there. That's got to be down to the 6-yard box.
Yep. Still, I think what I was hearing down below was possess the ball. And
We're just
Shot wide
Just
by
kick it.
Riley, resulting in a goal kick for the Wildcats, taken by Raider.
Here comes the who.
Come on. We just need to calm down. It's just like we don't have the confidence. Number one, release. Corey coming.
Yep.
Now we need to go quick.
Anderson
Rugby
kicked it
shot
out
scooped up by
a little
Nelson.
too far.
There you go.
We are approaching 11 minutes of play to go.
Nice.
1-1 is the score.
Good ball to feet, Tobin. Tobin can beat this guy. He needs to take him out one-on-one. There you go, and across.
Nice.
There you go, Tobin.
Got it up. Trying to find Leatherman. Leatherman can't make it happen. Milner's going to get called for the foul.
Following the Rough Riders will result in a direct kick by the Wildcats.
10 minutes to go.
10:35.
We need to take our time. We need to get a chance. Kenton is dangerous these last 10 minutes.
With it, Flo.
Good new start by Raider.
Their effort has still been really good.
That goal kick went over our heads.
Cleared
Troglodyte
wide by
there.
Troglodyte will result in a
Defense
throw in
reset.
for the Wildcats.
Corey come get it. He should have passed it back to Corey, and then Corey could have cleared it. But number one got loose again. Ball across.
Jeffries.
Good job by Jeffries. Now he's back on defense. I think he's playing. Yep. He just looks more comfortable back there.
Coach Hertenstein making some modifications in the 11 there. Seeing Leatherman play a little bit of
Last
offense
touch by the
now.
Rough Riders
Brought
will
in
result
Connor
in a
Milner.
corner kick for the
And
Wildcats.
Jeffries back to the back four.
Well, this is number 9.
Hey, get him up on
Anderson with the
keeper.
corner kick. Scooped up by Nelson.
Saved by Corey Nelson as he falls on the ball, punts it away.
Good.
Oh, that's got to be a card right there.
It'll be a card.
And there.
Yep.
We're good. Stop the clock. Gives us a chance to set up.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't give him a card.
Oh my!
How did he not give him a card? Why did he stop the clock then?
I don't know, and he waved it on.
Penalty by the Wildcats will result in a direct kick for the Rough Riders.
In every other game, that is a card. All day long.
Here we go. Oh,
Taken by Vanderhorst.
Cross the ball. Nice
Hertenstein
high
chips
cross.
up. Steiniger can't get high enough.
Oh, we got to go to the ball. We
Got to have a throw in here. We are under 9 minutes, 8:44 to go. 1-1 is the score. Checking back in for the Rough Riders, number 12, Andrew Ibrahim. That's number 18, Connor Milner. Takes a breather.
Number 3's Linton.
Throw in
Number
Jeffries.
7, Kenton's tiring. We need to pick up the pace.
Ryan, go get
pace. You definitely need to pick up the pace. Good.
I'll tell you what, Aiden Jeffries holds his own out there. He does not back down one bit.
I love his effort. Got to work on his passing and his confidence a little bit when someone's on the ball when he's trying to make that pass.
Steiniger.
Great job with Steiniger in the middle.
Hard hit off of Steiniger. Scooped up
Steiniger
by
beat his
Raider.
man to the right side, fires it, but right into the hands of the keeper.
Get to it, no pressure, and then we turn it over.
Drop back.
Trogler maybe got away with the shove. He did not get away with the shove.
How can he call that 40 yards away?
Foul on the Rough Riders will result in a direct kick for the Wildcats.
Well, this is exactly how Kenton got their one and only goal from a direct kick. Was a little closer than this one.
They went quick.
We got beat.
We sure did.
Fortunately, it
Through
was out.
ball across the end line results in a goal kick for the Rough
And I
Riders.
think not only we get beat, we're on the outside.
Forced
The
to
inside
re-enter
possession
the
there.
game for the
A
Wildcats.
little better.
We weren't prepared for him to go that far.
Re-entering the game for the Rough Riders, number 33, A.J. Daringer, number 11, Ryan Ibrahim.
A little bit of fatigue may be settling in, but you're under 7 minutes. You've got to overcome here.
And they've used the bench. The legs should be there.
I can beat my man every time. Every single time.
We just need to Beat him. Here we go. Nice job. You got it.
Got double whistles on that one.
Hold on. That's going to be a card. Good.
He did call for time to be stopped.
Good.
He tripped up Adam Tobin as he was on a run. Got fouled from behind, and they did make certain that they got the card on number 7, Asher Bridenstine. And Bridenstine is who scored off one of the weirdest kicks I've ever seen, where nobody on the defense reacted whatsoever.
At all.
Including myself. I didn't know what to do. It was weird.
I was dumbfounded. So I was silent.
So it looks like Joey Vanderhorst, upon the signal from the referee, will restart with the direct.
Good numbers up.
Let's go, boys, win it!
Gets some air, goes up and over off the head of Adam Tobin. We're at the 6:30 mark, 1-1. Steiniger checks back in.
Will
And
result in a goal kick for the Wildcats.
Bridenstine, who just got the yellow card for Kenton, he returns.
Re-entering for the Wildcats, number 7.
I don't think either one will sub after this.
Ryan Ibrahim trying to control it. He's going to do a drop. No, he turns the ball around, does a nice job. Looks for Steiniger.
Got beat. Just got to be more aggressive.
Back to Ryan Ibrahim, heads it, tries to find it. Nice step up by Ryan Ibrahim.
Good.
Last touch, Kenton.
Need a ball.
Throwing coming up with the Rough Riders will be taken by
Steiniger with
Jeffrey.
the ball to Aiden Jeffries. Good work by the ball boy. He was aggressive.
Good. He's going to call him. Take her time.
All righty.
Penalty on the Wildcats.
Joey Vanderhorst sizes it up. Tries to find Andrew Ibrahim, but nice job by the keeper to snatch it away before Ibrahim can do anything with it.
It was a good opportunity. I'd like to see us go a little slower there, but it was there.
Cleared wide by Holtep will result in a throw-in for the Wildcats.
We had 2 players. The keeper has to make that save.
Clear out by the Rough Riders will result in another throw-in for the
5 minutes,
Wildcats.
1-1 is the score. Nobody has scored in this second half. Both scores came in the first half.
There hasn't been any really great scoring opportunities for either side in this second half.
Deflection off the Spitzer.
Low shot, scooped up by Nelson.
Yep, you're exactly right.
I love the formational change. I'd still like to see a little bit deeper. I thought Austin Rivers was doing a little bit better.
Nice.
Play on.
Yep. Beautiful ball.
Great job.
Boom. Yeah!
Set it up, Henry.
That is pure sweetness.
Boom, baby.
Yep. Exactly.
If he flops, then that call gets called. The fact that it played through that is everything. Remember,
At the 4:25 mark, the leading pass from Ibrahim, the centering pass from Steiniger, header off of Ibrahim for the goal.
So many different facets. A, the referee to allow it to continue on. But B, let's give credit to Ryan Ibrahim. Yes, Andrew Ibrahim scored with the header, but he started it up here just past midfield with a beautiful left-footed pass down the sideline for Steiniger.
Cleared wide by the Rough Riders, results in a throw-in for the Wildcats.
you could see he was getting mad, and then he kept his head and saw the ball and continued on. What a great play by all 3 young men.
And I think Steiniger only got pushed out about 3 yards on that, but he bananaed it back in and made a great soccer play.
But the defender was all in on that. He gave up once he made that call and didn't get the call. He didn't even chase it. And it gave Steiniger a great opportunity to get a good cross.
Well, St. Mary's possesses a 2-1 lead, 3:35 to go in this contest.
Since the goal, Kenton has been on our end the entire time. Now we need to just take our time and head the corner. There you go.
A little too
Last
much.
touch, Rough Riders, result in a throw-in for the Wildcats.
You got 3 minutes. Put it to the flag. Oh, we got to jump that. We got to jump these passes. Good.
There's Austin Hertenstein. Austin trying to find Ryan Ibrahim. A little too much. But nice
Good
slide by.
Put him flat.
He's
call?
think he's probably going to say cleats up again.
That was a clean slide tackle. Textbook. There weren't clean stop. There wasn't anything he didn't make.
That's the only thing I can come up. He didn't
Slide tackle
indicate
results in a
anything.
direct
The only
hit
thing
for
I
the
can see.
Wildcat.
2:45 to go. St. Mary's up 2-1. Lots of time. Lots of activity here at Rough Rider Field.
Cleared wide by
Very good game.
Adam Tobin. Throwing coming up for the Wildcats.
You're going to call that, but you're going to
Anderson returning to the lineup for the
call the
Wildcats.
body slam in the middle of the field. So. That's a little uncharacteristic. Kenton killing their own clock when they're behind.
Again, 2-1 is the score. We are approaching 2 minutes.
Oh, dangerous, dangerous. He's a shooter.
Nice reaction by
He's a
Holtzapfel.
shooter. He's definitely trying to shoot. There's two things. He's trying to get a shot off and have you take him down.
Yep. And neither of those happened. Good defense by
But
St. Mary's.
It is going to take a very big win to knock
To the
him over.
corner. Get that ball down.
Giving him opportunity. Oh, clear.
Nice clear by
Ball cleared
Hertenstein.
wide by Hertenstein, resulting in a throw in for the Wildcats.
Yep.
We got to get a better clear. There we go. That's much better. That's much
Minute
better.
30. Minute 30.
That's
St.
much
Mary's
better.
2-1 lead.
Bring it down. Bring it down. Good.
Now,
Now carry
yep.
the corner. Just carry. Don't even pass. Carry.
Oh, finds Tobin. Little. Had an opportunity. Yep.
You turned it right back over again.
But there's a nice jump by Holtzapfel.
Yeah.
Holtzapfel.
What are we doing?
We got an injured player.
Okay.
Trainer Molly Albert heading out to check on the injured Kenton player. We've got 1:04 to go. St. Mary's 2, Kenton 1. Yeah, there's some gas players out here on Rough Rider Field.
We talked about it. I said something earlier. Kenton was tired. I mean, they're behind and they're playing with great effort and but they are tired. Their legs are heavy. So we'll see if they can battle through this, but their legs are definitely heavy.
Thanks, James Everidge, for checking in boys soccer on Rider Nation Station. What an exciting contest we have. Every game we've done thus far, Dave, has been extremely exciting.
This has been fantastic. We'll be here again for Bowling Green. And Bowling Green.
Thank you to Molly Albert for taking great care of our athletes. Re-entering the game for the Rough Riders, number 33, AJ Daniel, number 23, Trey Leatherman.
Between the northern teams lately and the WBL. The WBL is
First enters for the Wildcats for the Indy Quay.
All right, they restart.
They did.
And we
1 minute. 1
That'll be
minute.
interesting to go back and look at that.
Should have been a drop ball at best.
Nonetheless, 50 seconds to go.
It doesn't matter now.
Got to be cleared by the Riders.
Possession. Oh, backside's open. All right, don't clear. Get it for a throw-in. Good.
That's actually going to be our throw-in. Our throw-in, yes.
Deflected off the
33
Wildcats, resulting in a
seconds to
throw-in
go.
for the Rough
2-1.
Riders.
St. Mary's
Will be
leads.
taken by number 9, Preston
He
Wilson.
needs to go over there and take that throw.
Throw in.
He's the furthest on this side of the field.
Yep.
So he's got to go take that throw.
Hertenstein over to Adam Tobin.
Go to the corner. Just go to the corner, Adam.
Tobin's got some room.
Go to the corner. Go to the corner.
17 seconds. 15.
There you go. There you go. Go to the
Oh,
corner.
get across.
Just hold it. Just hold it.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Hertenstein tries to put it in.
5,
And Dave, we're going to go.
3,
I've never seen this.
2,
A
1.
2-1 victory for St. Mary's, where they got shellacked on corner kick opportunities.
Look at the scoreboard.
9
That 9 to
0
is ridiculous.
and St. Mary's. Obviously, you don't score off of every corner kick
After a
opportunity, but
hard-fought game
it's
by
obviously an
both teams,
offensive
the Rough
advantage.
Riders come out
And
on
St.
top,
Mary's
2 to
was
1.
not able to take any opportunities off of corner kicks because they never got one. Scoring recap. First half, St. Mary's scores first, 27-minute mark, Adam Tobin. And that was a beautiful sequence there of a beautiful punt by Corey Nelson. Bounces over to the defender's head. Kyle Steiniger immediately heads it forward. Adam Tobin, couple dribbles, fires, ricochets back to him, and he cleans up the boards with the second shot to put it in. 1-0 for St. Mary's. However, before the half was over, at the 2:08 mark on a free kick, Asher Reidenstein is able to put it in for the Kenton Wildcats to notch it up 1-1. It stayed 1-1 until the 4:25 mark, where we had another great sequence, Dave, where Ryan Ibrahim controls it. Left foot pass down the sideline. It was a beautiful pass controlled by Steiniger, and he was shoved about 3 yards out of bounds. Bananas back in, gets the ball, crosses it, and a beautiful header by Andrew Ibrahim to the right side, past the goalie, for the game-winning goal for St. Mary's. There's a lot of players that are cramping and winded.
They're completely out. I
Next
love
game here at Rough Rider
our
Field will be this
tradition of the
coming
prayer
Saturday, where
afterwards.
the junior varsity and the
Like I
varsity
said,
will face Bowling Green.
it's been a competition with Kenton. I got my
Game
hundredth
kickoff
win
time
against
will be 1
Kenton.
o'clock on
Of course, he
Saturday.
congratulated me was Kenton's coach come across the field
Quick
and
recap
congratulate me.
of tonight's
So
goal.
there's always been
First
camaraderie
half,
between our
first goal by the
programs
Rough
and
Riders
competitive
at the
with each other.
17-minute
So
mark.
Jamie Bartlett is a class act and
At
has
the
a nice
27-minute
program.
mark,
And, you know, that's probably one when you think about it.
Kyle
Kenton
Steiniger, number
and all the
13,
success
with
that they've had in
assist, Adam
football
Tobin,
and
number
how
7, with the
are
goal.
they ever going to have a soccer
First
program.
goal of the second
Jamie
half
Bartlett
was,
did it just as
the Kenton
St. Mary's was
Wildcats
able
by
to do the
number
same.
7 at the
absolutely,
2:08 mark.
experience. I mean, we both can sit down
And the final goal of the game in the second
and
half
he's a
at the
big supporter.
4:25 mark.
There was not too many years ago.
The
we had
center and
three
pass
wide
from
receivers.
Steiniger,
Right.
the header off of number 12, Andrew Ibrahim, for the game-winning goal.
Only thing we did, they came to the games. They didn't practice. They played football. They came to the games and maybe did some great things.
Thank you again.
All right.
Ryder out.
We're going to be back here at Rough Rider Field on Saturday for a 3 p.m. varsity start. For a 3 p.m. varsity start, the Rider Nation Station will present you boys soccer once again Saturday. For Dave Ring, for Mark McLean on video, I'm Doug Spencer. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Matty Ryder. So, are you the only one that can see the comments when it's not live? Because I go to the thing. How do we get? I think comments up when I'm watching the replay.
There should be